What is up, guys? This is Kobe here, and welcome to episode 7 of the 17th anniversary series. And today, we are getting our rank up to VIP Premium. Now, with our premium perks, we have we start to get access to the MapleStory, which kind of sucks, so I'm not exactly crazy about that. The Prestige store for MapleStory isn't that bad for like the flames, but the premium store is not that good. You also get access to a few more portions of the coin shop, as well as getting 100 arcane symbols. On top of that, we also get to use the Maple Infinity Pool 2 times a day instead of 1 time. So I get to record 2 Infinity Pools per day instead of just 1. So my Kinesis is the character I'm on to rank up with because, well, it's the one that has the coins for it. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit it off with the rank up right now. Not to mention, we get a new coin capping skill at premium, and I'll go over that once I actually start coin capping on other characters, which it's a pretty easy coin capping skill. It's actually faster to cap with it than the old skill, so I can get done with some of my daily meals relatively quicker than before. But before I do meals, I'm gonna go ahead and claim these symbols on the Dawn Warrior. So it's currently day 15 of the event. This character is actually going to end up leveling on day 16 because I'm already 93% and I'm getting roughly about 6% a day from the dailies, I feel. So I'll go from 93 to 99 and then I'll make that push to 221 tomorrow. Just legit, just straight off of dailies. I'm not even like actually grinding the character. But let me go ahead and claim these symbols though. So these symbols will show up in, of course, your use inventory. It shows up as a coupon that is tradable within the account, just in case you have any second thoughts, and they expire on June 11th. But if you are completely sure this is the character you want to use it on, I gotta clean up this inventory like bad. If you are completely sure this is the character you want to use it on, then double click it, and you get the symbols. Now once you double click it, the symbols only last a week from the time you claimed it, instead of like the end of the event in June, so might as well just use those immediately. So if I count this and I count the current Dreammaker coins that I have currently farmed, I can make over like 164 latch symbols. That probably won't get it to level 9, but it could get it to 8 for sure. I do need to buy a new pendant slot from the cash shop. This is big damage loss if I don't have one. So we could probably see your stat and compare. I was 12.9. I'm basically 12.9 with this pendant slot. Without it, I'm nearly 12.2. So once I get that in, it's a nice little boost right there. Okay, I made a little bit of space in the inventory, and I got my second pendant back. So we're at what the? Oh, I see what I did. I changed my union. I was like, I think I'm 12.9 with the union changed to strength, but nah. It wasn't at strength. It was at luck this whole time. So I went and changed the union board back to strength. So I got 75 strength off of that, and because that 75 strength is multiplicative, I gained like 200 of it. So I'm already 13k. I didn't even realize I was 13k, but it's all good. It's all good. Because we're about to go ahead and get these symbols, about 160 of them, and then we're going to say goodbye to this Mesa we have. This is so close to getting a weapon with the 6% attack bonus potential, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Let me go ahead and, yeah, it says 64, but the thing is I can only claim 10 at a time. So that's the first 10. Second 10, should level it up. 6. Yo. Do something like this. Alright, that's more visible. Just remember, I'm just gonna like copy and paste 10 because I'm gonna be typing 10 a lot. So what am I at right now? 27 out of 47. And how many more can I get here? 24. Cool. So I'll make it to 7 just from this alone. And then level it up. There goes more money. So 60, and then it's 75 from 8 to 9. So I'm gonna be at what, 40, 44 out of 75 at level 8. So I won't be too far off from level 9. So let me go ahead and at least get it to level 8 for y'all. Wait, what? What the? Why? Legit just press copy paste. It only showed up as one. Let's see if it does the same thing again. Okay, good, it didn't. Oh my god. There's that enter button there. Don't press it. It messes me up a little bit. So am I at 24? Just 4 more times and I get the level. And then I should be around 13.4k stat. Super nice games up there. I still don't want to transfer my links yet just because I'm messing around with the mules a lot. So if I do, I probably should, like, maybe today. I don't know, since I'm not really trying to make a link skill mule before reset at the moment. Since I spent a whole bunch of time coin capping in Luna. Not exactly the biggest of my priorities. So there's 40 more. It's not gonna level again, so it's really just gonna be me just throwing it all in there. Reason why I'm claiming it now and not waiting until Arcana is because Arcana will just level up so fast. And I wouldn't be surprised if once I start doing this consistent Spirit Saviors on this character, that the Arcana symbol will outlevel the Latch symbol, even with these 100 symbols being planted in Latch. Latch is one of the hardest to level. Well, Morass and Desfera are harder, but Latch is just the hardest for me at the moment, and Arcana will be so much easier once I get it. But there I have it. If I continue to get around 9 symbols a day, it should take another 31, so like 4 days. About 4 days to get this to level 9, including Dreambreaker coins. But whether I want to spend those Dreambreaker coins or not, it's up to me. But I'll figure something out. Though I did lose around 150, 160 mil. So I think what I want to do at this point is I could probably get that. I can get the weapon really soon. Mainly because I haven't done my weekly bosses this week due to weekly reset, right? And if a weapon is worth around 400 mil, I can make like 180 mil off of a day doing weekly bosses by itself. So I'll be at like 340, and then, you know, just a couple more days after that, I'll be there. You know, I'm not exactly counting the Mesa I'm going to spend leveling like link skills for Zaka weapons and stuff. I'm roughly paying about 10 mil per link skill, but some of them eventually make it back by just doing like Korean folk town and themed dungeons. They pay themselves off, so I'm not exactly too worried. More like those that get to 140 at least. Those that get to 120 don't do Korean folk town and they don't get a lot of money back. But hey, yes, at least spending money on these links makes them a bit more comfortable to trade. Also, I had 3 expiring clean slates in my inventory, and I used them on my weapon because, you know, my weapon's +5, and one of them passed. So once I get this transfer, hopefully I get it by Sunday. Keep it. We'll try and get do one attempt on like a scroll and see if I can get this weapon to +6. With my current level of diligence, which is probably still about 10, yeah, it has a 30% success rate. It's kind of low, but you can only hope. Before I do go to mules though, I figured it's probably time I start milking some of the CRA stuff. I'm gonna make pirate gear because pirate is the most likely to roll good flames, because strength and dex is good on pirate. It's not just bounce on one single stat. So I'm gonna make 3 pirate tops. Let's hope for something good. 3 pirate bottoms. 1, 2, 3, and a pirate hat. Usually if you don't roll good flames, you end up fusing it, but at this point I'd probably just sell it. I like the little clean set on it. So bad, 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 bad. 36 and 3 on dex. That could probably go for a little bit of money, just a tiny little bit. It's nothing too crazy though. That's the only moderate flame I rolled. It's not even like good, it's just okay. So a lot of used items on the rise today, because of the premium upgrade. The reason being is because ICOGs have finally come back to the game after 9 months, and people are ICOGing their stuff like crazy. So they're buying out things like spell traces, clean slates, inno scrolls. So those have gone up quite a fair bit. So if I have any across like any of my characters, maybe in like the skull bag or something in here, hopefully, I'll probably just end up selling it. But I want to go ahead and sell a good chunk of my items to be able to start paying off this weapon that I want to get. So 36.3, so 66.3%. Dex, all stat, top, 150. Now let's just look for pirate. Pirate is worth, oh, I'm lagging a little bit. 8 mil, I saw. On first page, second page, yeah, about. Oh wait, that's 40 and 4. What? Yo, my top is trash. Wait a minute. Okay, I don't think my top is gonna go for any more than like 5 mil. That's really just the reality of things. And then I'll just put the others at clean price. I also had to lower this item's price from 14 mil to 10 mil after seeing things, and I still don't even think it's gonna sell at 10 mil, but it be like that sometimes. I have 3 clean slates, good stuff, and an epic potential scroll. I don't even remember where some of this came from. Maybe I just got an elite boss doing dailies and voila, I just have it. This is expiring. I'll show you what I'll do with these in a minute. I'm gonna go buy like a timeless cape or something. Epic pots are 11.7. Those prices felt like they went down a bit, but again, they aren't exactly in relation to ICOGs because it's potential, and ICOG is just straight up the scrolling. Clean slate, that's scrolling though, so I'm pretty sure this has gone up quite a bit, unless I'm selling it a little late to the party and they've already gone back down to being cheap again. 4.8. That's cheaper than I thought. I'd imagine they'd be over 5 mil, but 4.8 is still a bit higher than the usual, so I'm not exactly gonna complain. So we'll do 4.85, and then, you know, just have it at that. So yeah, I bought this timeless cape. These are already sold, and I'm gonna throw a potential scroll and a bonus potential scroll on it. Let's hope the bonus potential scroll passes, because I'm not going to use my tradable one for it. And if it does pass, well, first things first, it needs a pot to get a bonus pot. That failed. That failed. What the? Okay, so that's a pot. And then my bonus pot scroll. Please do not let me down. It failed. Damn! Can't show you what I'm doing though. 6.3 mil for regular bonus potential scroll. I'll probably put mine up myself for 6 mil flat, just cause. Okay, that's enough playing auction house. So I'm on my Cadena because my link skill's on here. I'm gonna cap on my Cadena and my Kinesis today with the new coin capping skill. So apparently, I'll show you how it works here once I actually start getting to an actual training map. But it's like a chef, right? You know, he just starts cooking stuff up. I'm pretty sure it's like 7-star, 7, whatever it is. So dude just gets straight into his chef suit, and this is basically how you start capping coins. So I'll show this once I find a map in Ludibrium, I suppose. I'll go here. So I'll stay here for today. So how it works is that it seems like every mob I kill, I get points, about 5 points per kill. So that means it takes about 20. Yeah, let me kill this one by itself. Yeah, so about 5 points per kill. So it takes killing 20 mobs for 1 coin. So it sounds pretty simple and straightforward. But then for every 1,000 points you collect, I'll go ahead and show you what happens then. So every 1,000 points you collect, the chef comes in the middle of the screen and he starts cooking food in the map. Just leaves dishes, all types of dishes in the whole map that you can hit. And then when you hit them, you get coins off of them. Pretty much every time this happens, you get an additional 20 coins. And he pretty much does this like 10 times in order for you to cap out. So what I just did there, that was the first time I did it. Do it 9 more times. I'm capped out for the day. It's definitely faster than the old skill by a decent amount. Not too much faster, but it is faster. So it'll be a little easier to cap coins on mules now, as if I haven't already said that before. Alright, it's my second day of playing Cadena on Scania, and I think this might actually be the first character on Scania to ever go through the potions I'm giving it, because this is an extremely squishy class. But, you know, off that topic, I just capped my coins. I've been on for around 24 minutes, so definitely feels faster. Plus, I haven't even been grinding the whole 24 minutes, so it's definitely really nice. I'm gonna go to a safe map. I'm gonna keep the link skills on here. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep the link skills on here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just do the Kinesis, and then after that I will show. Actually, no, I'm gonna do the infinity pool right now, because we get 2 infinity pools a day, and then I'm gonna cap with the Kinesis, so you guys get to see my 2 runs for the day. So that means today is the last day of infinity pool on Arc. After this, we're probably gonna move to like all-round or something, but I took the average rates, but let's see what levels I'm looking forward to getting. Between 3 and 4. That's kind of what I'm sort of expecting. I hope I can land 4, but chances of that, you know, basically 50-50. Let's go ahead and see this. So first of 2 runs for today. Hope it goes well. I just need 7 levels total out of 2 runs. That can't be hard to get, right? Okay, I chose the best lane. 3. That means the chances of me getting 4 levels is gonna be really hard. I don't know if I can pull it off. Crap on my rates. 166. I have a 50% chance to do it. Come on now. Literal 50-50. Lane 3 is still based. You can't go wrong with it. I just know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna sit back and be happy about the fact that I hit level 170 on this character or above. Take my cake. Arc results below average. This character's not getting any higher. I'll probably cap in this Kinesis for like 2 extra days, you know, today and tomorrow. Let me go ahead and switch things over. Mainly just because I want to have some extra coins to be able to buy certain extra things with it. For example, I want to buy some cubes so I can cube the emblem, you know, all that stuff. I'm at 1776 right now. Okay, cool. Let's go find a free channel. Kinesis is just about done now too. Of course, I came in here with no links, no potions, no MVP, no nothing. So I only got 3 levels, so that means I have no choice but to do this character again after reset, which is a good thing because it's gonna help me buy some items that I need to get. And one of the major items that I do need to buy from the coin shop is indeed pet scrolls. I need to buy 10 of them. Luckily, the scrolls are transferable between the storage instead of just being like untradeable to where I can only make a Cygnus Knight for the pet scrolls, so I can cap on as many characters as I need to get pet scrolls. They cost 700 coins each at a total of 7,000 for all 10. So I'm gonna buy like a pet equip of the pets that I bought, the egg pets from the cash shop for like 2.5k mileage, I believe. And then I should be able to get that and then just continue to start scrolling it whenever I'm able to. This guy just started coming in taking the map, but it's all good because I'm pretty much done anyway. Pretty much have it till reset. Probably won't do anything until then, so that's gonna be it for day 15. Very unproductive day in Scania, mainly because of how much time I spent on Luna, but it'd be like that sometimes. Pause, rewind. I know I said day 15 felt unproductive, but I don't want to let an opportunity like this slide. You understand? I'm gonna start doing my weeklies. I'm gonna do whatever it takes for me to get this money. It's 400 mil. I got 222 mil. I had 11 mil in the Kinesis. I transferred that over, so I'm sitting on 222 mil. Once I do my weeklies, I doubt I'll have 400 mil right away because I've already done my daily bosses for today. As a matter of fact, I can't even do Chaos Pink Bean today because I did normal Pink Bean today. So that's already out of the window for today. But I can still do everything else as long as I get the queues for it and stuff. Oh my god. I'll even sell these if I have to. I'll sell as many. I really don't want to sell these because I'm going to end up buying them in the future because those are extremely important for upgrades. But if it comes down to it, it comes down to it. And they're hella cheap. Holy crap. I can't wait to start buying those. But yeah, I'm kind of not going to let this opportunity slide. We're on the push for that weapon today. Let's go ahead and just get it started. First weekly boss, Chaos Zakum. I get a better flame than what I already currently had on the one I was trying to sell. I'll probably just go ahead and list this immediately. I'm sure I left nothing on the floor. What's this cape looking like? This cape sucks. But I'll list this eye, or this face. 25 mil. It's just the way I like it. Alright, let's see if they actually sell for that much though. Now I'm about to say, don't play. 25 mil is good. Time to do the rest of the weekly bosses. If I get any other rare drop like that, then I'll let y'all know. Okay, weekly bosses are done. Let's see how much money I get from the crystals. Probably not too much, maybe end up like 340, 350 maybe. 350, okay. Got a couple items I could sell here and there. If I really wanted to, I could sell these. We'll see if I have to. But I got some Chaos Root Abyss items I can open up. I can open up another Pirate Bottom, the Pirate Top, and then for the weapon, I'll probably just do a pole arm. And I still haven't recorded myself getting an attack flame on any of these yet. I opened one hat. Pirate hat. Okay. No. Tough. What the hell is it going to take to get some money here? Well, first things first, I need to check and see if the weapon is still up and available. So the go down bonus potential attack, 6%, two-handed weapon, two-handed sword. Sword, okay, so here there's a new one up, but it sucks. Why would anyone pay for that? Now, wait, is there another one up too? No, okay. I gotta figure out how to milk 50 mil. I mean, the easiest way to do it is to sell these and a little bit of these. Sorry guys, I didn't want to sell these, but this is gonna be like the last time you see me selling these, at least for a while. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. They went up 100k, so I'm gonna just do it just cause. But again, following like serious character progression, you really don't want to sell, node stones until they're at a much higher level. If you're in a desperate situation like myself, then by all means, go right ahead. Cause yeah, I'm not gonna stop you. Okay, wealth potions. I got 2 wealth potions from Arcarium, and they are worth about 6 mil each. So you know how much I'm gonna put them at? 5.5. Cause I hate myself. And those are gonna sell in an instant. That's a steal. Eventually. Sell traces. Traces are decent to sell right now, I'm pretty sure. What's the main price on them? 2k. One of them. I'll do 1990. 15 mil. This is a got to sell because I need that epic pot. I need a reveal money, everything. I'm at 400 mil. Okay, the moment of truth. Still here. Bot. Alright, it's mine. I have the rightful ownership of this weapon. Let me put up this pole arm or something. Oh, the wolf pod's finally sold. It took a little too long. But okay, 9 mil. Fafnir weapon prices are really weird because like I could put this for 9 mil, and if it doesn't sell instantly, then it's just not gonna sell at all. Because they'll go down to like 7 mil, just cause. But I finally got this transfer. I have a decent source of epic potential scrolls. I think I still have a big chunk of them in Ursus. I remember I was gonna use some on the Chaos Ring, but because my Chaos Ring did tear up with like the random one I had in my inventory from a portal, then I didn't need to, I didn't need to go and use it. But I've been running this boss every day for who knows how long, and I have resources, so I have like 7 tries on these things, pretty much, roughly, yeah. Just about 7 tries. If this doesn't work in 7 attempts, then I have no idea what to say. Okay, take your time. Take your time. But all this Ursus saving for these epic pots has pretty much been safe for the sole purpose of this weapon. And I need to 3-line it. I'm pretty sure I could buy like a stamp from the Union shop. I got the coins. I'll buy the rank up eventually. Where's the stamp at? Right here. If it fails, then tough luck. Okay, good. I wanted to buy this as soon as possible because I feel like that probably would have been the best deal I'd see for a little bit. That 470 mil one is okay, but literally if the only thing is 6% attack, then it's not exactly worth it over what I currently have right now. So I'm going to cube it. I'm not going to transfer this over till Sunday Maple when I'm able to trace the weapon again with that extra slot. If all my clean slates failed, then I would have just transferred it right away because, you know, I wouldn't have that extra slot. Or I could trace it right now off of Fever and see if I land if I land a pass on it. The success rate for me right now for that though is probably like 20%. Am I really gonna pass a 20%? I don't think so. So forget that. I'm going to cube. The goal is either 6% attack and 15% IED or 9% attack. If I land one, then I'll purchase the other on a new secondary. And then once I finish holding this weapon, gear will pretty much be done aside from rerolling the Chaos Ring and getting the Deep Dark Ring. So, let's have at it. Swear. What the fuck? If that... No, I'm gonna die. Are you kidding me? So hear me out, right? Listen here. I wrote what I wanted to roll, but the curse of the magic attack on this weapon has killed me entirely. I rolled 9% magic attack, and then I rolled 6% magic attack, 50% IED, and then the game gave me the audacity to give me 12% magic attack and 15% IED. I'm gonna keep this because I'm not stupid, but that magic attack will just be there as a reminder of how terrible this weapon cubing was. And I hate Go Gigi for making this sword. Cursed with nothing but magic attack. I'm surprised there's no magic attack on the bonus pot, for God's sake. Anyway, that's it. That's it for keeping that. So, looks like I need a 9% attack secondary. So I'm gonna go for it. I'll keep this sword in the storage until Sunday, and then I can finally transfer to the Absa. We made sacrifices that really didn't have to be made, but oh well. I got what I wanted, so I can't exactly complain any longer. I just need to figure out which one of these was the Cygnus secondary, because I'm gonna get it completely wrong. Yeah, that is not a Cygnus secondary. Which one was it? How do I not know this? God damn it. Okay, I found it. So I want to look for 6-3. So I bet these are probably going to be around like 100 mil. 56 mil. What the fuck? What? Wait, I want that. Like, I want that right now. Pause. Let me go ahead and now that I've finished using these dusty cubes, I think it's about that time, you know. They don't go for a lot. They're probably under 80k. Oh, word. I'll sell mine for 83. 333. 47 mil. So I'll basically have enough. But to add some extra things, I'll put the Mastery Book 30 on top. I don't need to cube anything with those right now. Except for weapons for like future link skills, I guess. But hey, I'll just stock up more in the daily cubes, and then I can worry about that later. I'm gonna do my ice lightning after tomorrow's daily, so I'll just settle with whatever trash rolls I get, I guess, and kind of start putting everything else in here too. 500 of them sold. Okay, I'm almost there for that secondary. Okay, the rest sold. I have the money. My secondary now. 56 mil though. That's a nice little deal I got there. This pot is probably worth damn near 500 mil. No, this is a damn near 500 mil sword in my inventory. 20 moving up in the game. Hold on. Sometimes you just gotta save up for certain funds. How much is this? 2.5? Oh, they went down. Get the secondary, and then sell my old one, and then see how much the old secondary was worth. Or is worth. Probably like 10 mil, probably. 16? Wow. Why don't I just sell the old secondary over all those cubes? I undercutted. Okay. So, we made the gains today of 3% attack. Just because all we did was equip the secondary. Come Sunday, we'll equip the weapon transfer. And, I guess now we'll just save up for traces and arcane symbols, because this is like the last thing I need to pay for in terms of equipment for now, for a while. Because, again, the big portion of my money is going to start going towards getting node stones. Oh wait, I need a soul on it. Oh, I need a good soul on this, don't I? The soul can wait. It's not top priority. Max souls are way too RNG to get anything like remotely good. I mean, I wouldn't mind rolling like IED on a max soul, but it's not. I'm not trying to front about it right now. So, overall, saving up for tracing shouldn't take too long. I'm definitely not going to finish the weapon this Sunday, especially since I did my weekly bosses, because I'm not going to make that much money from now till Sunday. And it's currently like Thursday, so about to be Friday in Korea here in an hour. But just storage this and continue on with the meals. That's it for day 15. That was a more wild day than I anticipated. You know, things are definitely seeming a little weird to me right now because things aren't exactly going the way I felt like they should have gone, especially with link skills and stuff. I thought I was going to do them once a day, but things just happen, overwhelmed with, you know, playing in Luna and just other non-Maple related things and whatnot. But I'm still trying to hope I can make this 4K. I recently just did all like the swims and the coin capping on the meals and stuff. Not much commentary there, unfortunately. Apologize for that. But I'm sitting at 1,814. So doing this ice lightning, as a matter of fact, since we're gonna start that pretty much right now, I can go ahead and get this all in like in magic attack because I just want to get this out of the way tonight. I'm already like somewhat tired. It's late. I want to go to bed. Football is life. So what we're gonna do is the same thing as usual. This is the money I've farmed in the past couple of days after going completely broke from getting the weapon and farm. That's just did my dailies and weeklies. I fought Chaos Pink Bean and I got Chaos Pink Bean in the monster collection. Y'all look at this real quick. Legit just happened today. I was just doing my dailies. Like I said, I don't normally like record dailies. But somehow, some way, Chaos Pink Bean just fell right into the collection. And now I'm missing one of the statues. I don't know how I have Leica. I don't remember getting Leica. Maybe I talked about it in the first season, but I just generally don't remember. So as soon as I get this statue, the Wise Man, I get my second black box. Just like that. And I figured the more Pink Bean runs I do, maybe if I, you know, make my so-called second main striker here a little later on in the series, it'll happen, but hey, we'll see. We'll just see how it happens. But, you know, monster collection just happens on its own, so I'm just going to let it take its time. Now, it's time to start looking into the auction house for some level reduction wands or staffs. And I remember doing Evan, I believe. Those are like one of the most expensive ones, so I'm not going to have a good time with this. Not at all. Yeah, just as I expected. Damn. It really do be like that. I wouldn't mind using a wand, but wands are probably going to be just as bad. Let's see. Ooh. Wait, what's the second cheapest wand? Sometimes you just gotta take advantage of things. I normally don't use wands on mages, but Alright, here's the Ice Lightning. Got the theme dungeons done, you know, Star Force, a little bit of things. I'm in Elnath because this is where I did my 3rd job advancement. I'm only going to be here for a couple levels now, and this Ho Young is going to take the rune, isn't he? He took the fucking rune. I hate peep. It's not exactly the end of the world, because I kind of didn't want to use a rune here anyway. This is just like a super temporary map for me to be here until like 66, so I can move over to Ariant and be at like Cactus and stuff. You know, the usual maps that I do. I just think it's funny how something like that was just done. Ain't nothing else I can say about it really. But yeah, just got 3rd job. Pretty big boost on here. Got all the items over here and everything. Yeah, the 3rd job boost is honestly really nice with Ice Strike, and then like you get the 50% final damage on like your magic skills, but they cost 50% more MP. You get more critical rate and critical damage, and on top of that you get more final damage with this elemental resistance skill. I wanted to train at the White Fangs, but you know, Ice class can't exactly do that. I also need to be on the lookout for MVPs, so maybe I should have my chat up for that, and let's just hope I can get it down. The main goal, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the time right now, hour 35. Let's see if I can hit 120 in 2 hours. I really hope that's possible, but it really just comes down to MVPs, of course. So half an hour just passed and I got my 2nd MVP buff, so we're pretty much starting our 2nd half hour out of the 4 that I plan on going for. And I realized that because I'm an Ice Lightning mage and I'm doing a crazy amount of damage already for some reason, I'm gonna try Star Force Blood Harps. Here's the thing, I'm using ice skills, right? I'm gonna go there as early as like 87. I normally don't go to Star Force maps till like level 100, but dude, I'm doing so much damage. Not to mention, they are iced weak to ice. That's 50% final damage right there. On top of having the Star Force boost, which is 20% final damage, that's 80% final damage. It's ridiculous. I probably still won't do like as much damage as I'm doing right now because of how huge level reduction can be, but it's gonna cut it close. I'm gonna get back to you. I want to hit like 87. Just hit 87, made my way over to Heartpiece, and what in the world is this? I'm doing a little bit more damage than I thought I would do. At level 87, I'm seeing 200k crit lines. What? I'm about to level up to 88 too, like, just no struggles, no issues. I'm dumbfounded. I didn't think it'll actually be this good. For some reason, this didn't actually cross my mind. I don't know why. I was just simply suggested this map. I was just gonna do my usual training routine, but now I realize going back to that on this character is a big mistake. I'm not sure if I'll continue to do something like this, mainly because this class is just generally OP in a map like this, just because it's an Ice Lightning. I might try for Bishop at like Dark Hints in the 90s though, because you know it's a holy class in Dark Hints or Darkness, right? So you know, the additional holy damage and the Star Force final damage boost, I'll make it look pretty good. But now I'm really interested in seeing how far I'll get in levels in about 15 minutes, because I'm pretty much about to level up yet again. Wait till I load in, y'all see what level I hit. I can't even lie about this, dude. What? I thought I was gonna be in like the low 90s by the end of this, you know, without the heartbeat suggestion. But I'm speechless. Like, actually, and I'll probably give myself another hour before I hit 120, but chances are I could probably do it in like a little over 30 minutes, maybe 35, 40, as long as I get another MVP towards the end, right? But this is ridiculous. Now the question is, when I do hit 4th job, do I stay here? Do I rock Ice Strike still? Do I use Chain Light? I don't think Chain Lightning is worth it to be honest. So I'm probably just gonna start leveling up like the passives and stuff. Probably not too many like crazy light passives, but I'm still gonna level them regardless. Hopefully the map isn't exactly too crowded. Yeah. Got a burning right here. Pretty much about to hit 98. Use on my buffs again. The literal moment I step into this map, like I'm already 91, 93. I was on a rune towards the end of that though, so I did sacrifice some rune time, but that's absolutely okay because I just hit 98. I'll be level 100 in like 3 or 4 minutes. So we're level 100 with 22 minutes left in the... I went to go get my job advancement and I got my map taken. Go figure. But the next channel was free though, so that's all good. Anyway, I went to go get my job advancement, 4th job. Didn't really do anything yet. The passives haven't started to come in yet. I'm still gonna chill here for a little bit. But I put all my points into buff mastery. I didn't even care to put them all into Chain Lightning because Chain Lightning is even at level 1, it's still much weaker than Ice Strike. It does look like it gives more critical rate though, but it seems like it's still not exactly significant compared to how strong Ice Strike is right now, especially maps like here. Like with enough crit rate, there's a chance I'll be able to one-shot. I took up Blizzard, I guess one-shotting on that depends as well, but I'm still gonna be comfortable here for quite some time. I'll probably give it a double take probably once I reach 110 or something. At 101, again, I get the temp stats, so maybe then I'll be able to actually, you know, make more consistent one-shots, right? Just hit the full 110. I got about like half an hour to go maybe, and I am going to use Chain Lightning on Vikings because apparently they might be lightning resistant. It seems like they might be. My damage, oh yeah, okay. This definitely looks like something good can happen here. My damage is a little low because my attack buffs and MVP and everything just expired. But once I get it all back in track, it's gonna start like shooting up like crazy. I just really hope nobody's here. I don't think anyone is. The burning here is super high, so that's gonna help out a lot. But I won't be able to hit my goal of reaching 120 in half an hour if I don't get this MVP buff, which needs to happen very soon. Okay, channel 39, that map had hella burning, so channel 7, I cannot forget if this channel has lower burning, and I gotta go straight back to channel 7. As soon as I get this MVP, I'm gonna try my 30 minutes there, and then we'll see if I hit 120. I'm 111, so I have an advantage. Alright, I made much faster time than I expected. I only ended up using like half of the timer, right? Who's ready to see how long this took? Wow, this was basically the same time as the Cadena, even with the Harpy speedrun. Well, I count my coins really early on actually, but now that that's over with, day 17's over. I gotta buy the stamp on this character because that's what I capped on it for the day. And I'm going to bed. I'll be back for day 18. Okay, so it's currently Sunday. As you've seen from the clips, I've already coin capped on the mules that I needed to cap on. I still haven't swam yet today, so I'm going to do that after I deal with this transfer. But we got some big things going on here. Not only are we making this transfer to the new sword, or for the new pot, but we're also going to buy a deep dark ring as well. Looking at our range with the moon stance in Maple Warrior, without Maple Warrior, we are at 1.17 mil, and then we're at 24% critical damage. That critical damage is going to go up to 29 with the deep dark ring. Good stuff. I mean, I'm only going to gain 6% attack and 15% IED, and I'll probably start to like 12 stars since the potential will basically be done. So hopefully the starring doesn't exactly go too bad, but we do have this extra slot, and I've been waiting until today to be able to score it. So I have a 30% chance of passing. Let's hope I make it. Damn. Okay. I figured I would expect as much. But it is what it is, you know. Let me go ahead and make these transfers now. Alright, it's transfer time. Now, I found it kind of funny that a Ryu's sword is cheaper than a Fafnir sword, but that's just kind of how it is these days. Now, I could have made my own Fafnir sword, but I never think about doing that for some reason. I don't know why. It just never comes across my mind. I gained 30k range and that 15% IED. Good stuff. And then I gotta start to 12 stars, which then will make me gain even more range. So this should get me to 1.2 mil after the transfer's done. Yep. And alright, starring time. Let's just hope getting to 12 stars here doesn't exactly take too much effort. Okay, so basically like 10k range per star. I got 7 attack from that. I got a guild blessing. I'm gonna cancel that. Oh no, that failed. Okay, here it comes. So I should be at 12.3k at 12 stars. 45% chance I'm 11 to 12. Oh no. Now I'm back down to 10. Ooh. Where's the 1+1 event when you needed one? Oh wait. I already had one of those. Let me start catch real quick. And just need 12, that's all. Oh no. Star Force is coming to play with me. Came in with like 150 mil. This takes up all my money, I swear. 45%. Okay, we're 12. That's all that needs to be done. Also, I've looked at this weapon, and for some reason it feels like it's not hammered, even though I swore I could have hammered it myself. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go to the coin shop and we're gonna purchase a hammer. I'm pretty sure it'll work on it because this weapon shouldn't only have 8 slots, because it's telling me that I only have 3 failed scrolls on it instead of 4. So hammers come from here, really cheap, 100% success rate, and hammer it. Yeah, this is gonna pass, of course. It's 100, and then we have another shot at 30%. Maybe I'll get it +6. Throw a couple clean slates at it, I suppose. I don't have the best of luck on weapons today. I did Skull on Luna on the same day, and all I could say is tracing's been giving me the hardest time lately. But I'm not gonna go into that on a detailed video. Just put it on without the Maple Warrior. I am apparently sitting at oh, I have the attack pets now, I believe. Otherwise it would have been at 12 or 1.23 mil. But again, I got the coins and I can get this ring. Gives me around 20k range, but it's coming through with 15% critical rate and 5% critical damage. This is huge. This will make me do 100% damage, or 100% have a 100% critical rate. What am I saying? on just pretty much all my attacks. I don't have my Phantom Link skill on, so I'm only shown to have 80. And Sharp Eyes, that will get me to 90, and then Phantom Link will get me to 105. The reason why I'll get to 105 is because, well, I have 10% in temp stats. So whenever temp stats do go away, I'll be at 95%. Oh, I have 3 skill points. I should probably put that in EXP. Get 10% EXP. But I gotta find out where I'm gonna find that last 5% crit rate, right? Because after these temp stats are gone, it's like, you know, 95% it's not a bad amount. I mean, I'm making Union meals, like I'm making a Night Lord, so that's gonna give me 3% whenever it's 140, so that'll be 98. Perhaps maybe I make a Marksman later down the road. Marksman was never really a character that was planned, so I don't care about doing it right now, but it is what it is regardless. In this Chaos Ring currently gives me 27k range if I equip it right now. I don't know why I don't equip it yet. And I don't like the pot, you know. I don't like the pot. I don't like its base stats. It's only +1 strength, +2 attack. If I rolled like +4 attack, +3 strength, I'd be like, hell yeah, I would definitely equip that. I'd start cubing it with the event ring cubes. As a matter of fact, that's probably what I should start saving my coins in here for, just in case something like that happens. So, you know, tomorrow, Chaos Ring does reset. So I'm just hoping for the best of my rolls. Now, that's probably about it for gear on this character, besides finishing this goddamn forsaken weapon. Every time I just look at weapons now, I just feel like I'm gonna get, like, physically damaged because they're so annoying to me. But you gotta do what you gotta do. But then, yeah, after the weapon, it's basically just straight up V Matrix funding, because my boost nodes are only 26 when they could be much higher. And then I still haven't landed that certain trio yet that I want. I wanted the 1v1 6 crossing and the mobbing skill. The air dash skill isn't bad, but the mobbing skill would have helped me a bit more in both like the bossing and like the mobbing situations. I do find myself using the mobbing skill quite a bit when I boss. It really depends on some of the circumstances. When I'm like moving around, you know, trying to get to another side of a boss, I usually use it just to make sure I get some extra damage in if this air dash is off of cooldown or on cooldown. So just needs a little bit of work. And I have my 1 matrix point, which I figured I might as well just pop it in the sun. But that's that. I still got some more characters I need to make. Probably start with Fire Poison next, because for the first time ever, I have, on Scania at least, I can fill up all 12 of my Link skill slots. Now, of course, not all of them are good for bossing. Like, why would I want to use Evan? Why would I want to use Evan, Aron, and Mercedes on that boss? I have a Mage. I want Thief, Resistance, and AB. I finally figured I might as well just go for AB over Xenon. While Xenon's probably more consistent damage, AB is really good burst, and the Sun's explosion skill is very high. Not to mention, I'll be in the process of using Elysium when I am doing that. So it's just big burst on top of, you know, all that. And then, well, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do AB. I'm probably not gonna run Xenon. So yeah, we gained 80k range and 5% critical damage from that whole process. That's actually pretty big. Again, just saving up for the weapon scaling, but I'll probably do that for next week. Let's look at the symbols. I leveled this up tomorrow to 9, and yeah, I think over the course of a week, all of them will have to be leveled at least once. So I'll have 400 arcane force from symbols. I'm usually at around 13.4k stat, but with the upgrade, I probably lost a little bit of stat transferring rings, to be honest. Or with extra stat gain from the weapon, it kind of evens itself out. So I am sitting at around 13.4k strength. So within, you know, this next week past, I'll level up my symbols. That'll probably cost me close to like 200 mil total, maybe a little bit over 200 mil. And I'll be at 13.7, and then the rest of the money will just go towards traces. Not exactly the best time to buy traces right now due to the whole deal with the ICOGs being out. Things are inflated, but it's just, I gotta trace my weapon, man. That's like the only equipment inventory upgrade I have to make. It's either that or maybe I can just start buying node stones right now. I don't have to be in an absolute rush to trace the weapon. It doesn't really matter. But it does put me at a good point to start finishing up like my bossing links and stuff, so I can start making my way up to leveling and soloing Chaos Papalatus, Sue, and Damien. I do have an extra little hyper stat point here that I could put in, do boss damage to 10. Let's get that to 151 right now. Of course, more with link skills, but what really matters right now is the Union. I'm currently sitting at like 1.9k after the Ice Lightning. Still gotta make the other mages. I'll be at 2k after Fire Poison, but I figured I could probably just go ahead and rank up right now. I'm pretty sure I have the coins for it. Talked to dude here, and yeah, I ranked up. Let's look at this thing. 1,944. So legit, I could just get any new character, level it up to 60, and then I'm gonna be at 2,000. That takes like probably an hour to an hour and a half of work. I'm currently in the process of leveling the Cadena to 141, so I'm pretty much doing the same thing with the Ice Lightning, but I'll put the Cadena down because the Cadena will do more damage. Just, now it's like this. There we go. So I'm sitting at 38 mil. I swear I was at 20 mil at the start of the season, so I've nearly doubled, and it's only going to go up even higher. So cool things looking forward to. But before I make this new character, I'm gonna go ahead and swim on what character? Evan. Evan needs to swim. I think I have 2 swims, or yeah, I think I have 2 swims left for the Evan. So it'll be like the last little bit I do on it. If I do get to 170, I'm still gonna do the 1 more swim because I did schedule myself to do 6 swims on these characters. It's to make up for the levels that the arc didn't get. Alright, here it goes. Let's look at these rates. 168. I am expecting 3 levels. So let's hope I can get that much. Maybe have something go decent. I don't know if I saw how many levels I got, but hopefully a good amount. Let's check it. Even in the worst case scenario, I gain 1 level per swim, which I didn't. I would still be at 170, but I'm at 170 now, so I got below average rates. Who would have thought? Alright, let's look at this. We are expecting pretty much 3 levels once again. Maybe I can land an average just for once. Alright. 2, 1, begin. Two, 3, 4. It's whoa. Wait, I'm 170. Wait, I'm 170. What? Holy shit! I wanted to make up for lost levels, but I didn't think I'd get that far. This just helps my raid power even more. Well, the Evan's basically done. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna do the Auron. I'm doing the Auron. So, okay, that was a surprise to me there. I literally had a 10% chance of pulling 8 or more. To be honest, I would have been happy if those kind of rates went towards the weapon. It's a new day. Done on my dailies for today, but it's also after Monday reset. So you know what that means? It means I get to roll the Chaos Ring again. I'm gonna do this, and if I roll nothing, I'm just gonna go straight to Fire Poison. If I roll something, I'm gonna admire it, and then I'm gonna go straight to make it Fire Poison. So what we got here is just unique. 1 and 3 or 1 strength. 1 and 2, 1 strength, 2 attack. Again, I'll probably settle with like 4 and 3. If I roll 5 attack, then you know, as long as I get either no strength or positive strength, I'll keep it. But if I get 5 attack and negative strength, I'm gonna reroll. Or if I roll like 21% mate pot, regardless of what I roll on the stats, I'm gonna keep it. Even with 15%, I'll feel like it really depends on the stats I get. But here it goes. 1 and 0 or 0 strength, 1 attack. -1 strength, -2 attack. +1 strength, -1 attack. 21% defense. Damn! It's like you really have to decide for yourself what's more important. I know there's event shop cubes, right? But what are the odds I'm gonna roll 15% strength again? If I re-roll it for the sake of the stats, I'm just gonna see what it is, because these stats aren't good at all. Like, they're terrible. But like I did say, you know, 21, I'll keep it, even regardless of what the stats are. But hey, I like this, but I can't keep it. I'm sorry, the main stats are not good. 4 and 1. Like I said, if it was 4 attack, 1 strength. If it was 5 attack, I would have definitely kept that. Crap. Wow, that was like 4 and 4 and 1 again. Okay. -4, disgusting. Well, what do you know? Could have kept that strength, but I'm out here greeding, and now I gotta wait another week. I do have to swim with the Aron first. I know the last little swim clip I had on here, of course, I was very excited. I didn't have the game on to show it, but I couldn't believe my results. My results were insane. I got 8 in 10, like how is that even possible? And I still have 4 swims left. So today is day 2 of 3 of Aron swimming, and I'm not even gonna check the rates, I'm just gonna go at it. I did not see any levels from that. So, let's hope, whatever I get today, even if it's terrible, it makes up for the amazing luck I had yesterday doing this. But we're gonna figure it out. 3. That's completely fine. Like, I can't complain about any of the levels I gained today. As a matter of fact, if I get 5 levels, which is again like a 35% chance, then I'm gonna be losing it, because that already seems like it's extremely high. I don't think I saw any like available quests up. So I don't think I hit 170, if there are available quests at 170, which there usually are for like Kinesis. So I didn't, but yeah. There are some times where you can tell that you just didn't get anything. Again, 3 and 1 completely makes up for the amazing luck I had yesterday. I noticed that when you do this content, things like to balance out a lot, because on Luna I got amazing levels on one day, and then the next day on a level 165 character I got 1 level twice. So nothing you can do about that, but just, you know, settle with it. That's it. One of the main things that I really dislike about making Explorer Mages right now is the prices of the Zakum staffs and the wands. Now I got my last one really cheap, but staffs just... Why staffs are so expensive is beyond me, dude. I mean, I just don't get it. But this is the last character I have to make before I hit 2K Union, and I do want to hit 2K before the episode ends. Here it is, reduction 30. Oh, I looked up staff. Whoops. I wanted to do 1 because 1 is cheaper and it gives 1 crit rate. Oh no, the cheapest wand is 656. Now, this is a good one. Ain't nothing wrong with going Necro. What if I just tried Necro style this time? Like, what? Who's it gonna hurt? Nobody. Only problem is, it's gonna be a bit more expensive to trace. And, yeah, that's basically it. Are there any other nice little ones I can go for in the bishop? If not, then I'll try and see if there's a good staff in advance. I mean, like, look at these Zachem staff prices. The lowest is 13 bill. Like, why? Ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm just gonna use this Necro one just because I am not spending that much on the Zachem wand or staff yet. We'll see what happens when I, you know, am ready to make the bishop. Since it's been a few days since I've made anything for a meal, I do have a little bit more cubes. I have 69 tradable occult cubes. So again, we're just gonna settle with what we get. Prime line magic attack, whether that be 12 or 3%. That is attack. That's ridiculous. And in case y'all notice, whenever it comes to pots that I think are a bit more likely to reroll than others, I try my best to talk over these things in the hopes that I land whatever prime line I'm trying to land. Damage is fine. I don't oh shit, stupid item. Mainly because, again, I don't really think they're too difficult to land. Now, if it was something different, like rolling attack percent on a weapon or 9% strength on a piece of armor, and that's different. Especially if I'm trying to roll 2 lines on a weapon. There we go. Yeah, especially if I'm trying to roll 2 lines on a weapon, because that shit's hard to do. But, this is really good flame. I feel like buying this for 180k or whatever it was definitely a steal. And I'm definitely keeping that damage, because damage is good for regular mobbing at lower levels like this. Got a spell tray, Star Force, expecting probably about the usual like 6-7 mil cost. Might be a bit more expensive because I am Star Forcing a level 120 weapon over a 110 weapon, so probably about 7 or 8 mil. Okay, that took 9 mil. A little bit more than I expected, but it's not absolutely overboard. I don't think I have a lot of like Monster Park items. I need to start opening a little bit more boxes here. But I guess whatever I have, I could just compensate off the Ice Lightning eventually, because he really only needs to use one more set of potions before it's officially done. And then there's the Cadena, which is going ridiculously slow because I'm not at the Star Force map on that. But the good thing on that is that I'm getting hella coins on the Cadena, so I can't exactly complain, because whenever I want to start buying items from the coin shop, my Cadena's there to support me. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to Monster Park. And again, probably just buy 10 of each potion. It's probably going to cost about 300. Do I want to buy 10 of each? I'll buy 8. I don't think I'm capable of buying 10 of each right now. I don't really want to. And of course, I gotta make 2 different trade requests with the storage, you know, because I don't have a lot of slots. So I'll do that, and then update you guys whenever I hit 3rd job and Star Force everything once again. Here I am, 3rd job. Definitely wasn't my fastest go around. It took an hour and a half to get here. Though it felt like it was slower, but I guess not. I don't really like this 3rd job compared to Fire Poison. I mean, compared to Ice Lightning, because this skill doesn't really seem as strong. And then we also have their passive here, which is similar to Ice. What was it? This one passive. This gives like less final damage. I believe it's 40% instead of 50. So it's worse, but not as worse as I thought. I thought it would be a lot worse for some reason. But I'm just gonna go ahead and throw all the skill points into here. I'm gonna do this, this, and this. Basically the same stuff as Ice Lightning. And I just need to prioritize going to like mobs that absolutely hate fire, like White Fangs. White Fangs is pretty much the best map to go to on this character, because you do so much damage to them as a fire class. And I need to do some research as well, because if I recall correctly, wait, this does lesser damage than the 2nd job skill right now anyway. There's not even a point for me to use it at the moment. I could just continue to use the 2nd job skill. I mean, explosion probably bigger overall AoE, and if they still 2-shot, then it doesn't exactly matter, I suppose. Yeah, but this is a lot slower. At the same time, I don't have booster. I gotta put that on. And I don't know. I'll probably rock with explosion for a little bit, and because I have teleport, I don't have to worry about using portals and stuff. If anything, I just need to continuously look out for MVP. But I'll be here for a little bit. I'm gonna do some research on like the cactuses, and if they're weak to fire, then I'm gonna go ahead and probably go there soon as well. But if not, I might stay here for a little bit. When I do play these elemental type classes, I gotta figure out where I want to go, because when I level up Bishop in the next episode, I'm gonna try to go to like Dark Hints at level 90, and I'm pretty much gonna be there all the way until 120, unless I want to go to Leafrey and be there towards the end. I don't know, I'm just used to staying there to 120 nowadays. But yeah, time to just chill, wait till MVP, do a little bit of research, and then I'll get back to y'all either when MVP happens or after a 30-minute session. Okay, MVP right now, I just looked it up. Cactuses are weak to fire, so I could be there for a little bit. And then I have some suggestions in Leafrey for the 80s as well. Like I've got Harpies, like the regular one. That happened fast, jeez. I got like the regular Harpies. There's also Blue Kins. How am I forgetting this stuff? This is obvious. This Blue Kins. But I don't know if there's like a Star Force exclusive map for the Blue Kins though. Let me go ahead and double check. Let me see. Minor Forest. This is okay. So this is black and red, I believe, and then red and blue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No. This is black and blue. That might be the best one to go to, depending on what the layout over there is like. I'm pretty sure I did one of these maps on a Flame Lizard in Luna, and I was there for the sole purpose of the blue ones. Plus, maps like this, though shaped really funny, they have high burning, so I might actually be better overall for leveling up. I'll check it out once I get to level range for it, but before I do that, go back to Leafy again. I'll be eyeing down some of just the regular Harpy map, this one here, because I'm pretty sure these mobs are weak to fire. It has come to my attention that the Harps are not weak to fire, but they're weak to poison. But the thing is, I don't really have any powerful poison skills I can rely on. Maybe the slime skill, perhaps, maybe. And then there's like the mist, but the mist isn't exactly an attack. It's just a cloud you leave up, and it just does damage over time. I don't exactly want to rely on that, so I'm probably just gonna do my normal training routine, normal maps. I don't exactly like branching out, experimenting too much, unless I just know for a fact that the place is gonna be really good. And since these guys aren't exactly fire weak, then I'm not gonna bother too much over it. So the MVP's up, 30 minutes passed, I'm level 79. This is a little worse than the past two classes I played. But that's kind of just the way this class is. As soon as I started using Explosion a little bit more, I hated it. I really did. And I realized that, you know, like I said earlier, level 1 Explosion is less damage than level 20 of this skill. So I've just been using the second job skill for the most part while mobbing. I figure I might as well start putting points into this slime virus thing though, because this skill hits different whenever you spawn a lot of them. So I've been at this map. I have my little rotation going. Let me go ahead and pop my buffs again. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in this. I doubt I'll hit level 90 in half an hour, but if I do, then that's insane. I'm gonna try to use this skill for the first time, as long as it targets cactus. Let me see. Is it gonna see one? Is it gonna get that one? No. Alright, whatever. Oh, it got one. And let me see if it like kills it, or I need to kill it. Okay, it killed it. So that's gonna help a lot with whenever they start like spawning more and more. I can pretty much kill the entire bottom with it, or have it at a platform, whatever I want to do with it. I need to look at more of these skills, because I feel like some of them, maybe you could boost my second job skill a little bit, but if not, then I'll just level some of the the smaller passives and stuff. But again, rotation. Just kind of going like this. Let me use my buffs, and then we're going through. I'm gonna resummon the yeah, I'm gonna resummon the slime again. Might as well. There's still some out there, so that's actually ridiculous. Oh, they all disappeared. I think they last like a minute each individually. Maybe? Nah, I think the later ones expire after a little bit. But yeah, as you can see, rotation's pretty simple. I just go around in circles, and that's that. With the slime skill, I should be getting a little bit more EXP, but I'll let time be the deciding factor of that. I'm gonna give it another half hour. Next 30 minutes passed, barely hit 90. In comparison to other classes, I mean, I'm happy I hit 90, but like just barely. So like, I finally got my necro weapon. This will be a huge boost. 15k range, and I currently have 32k. Yeah, that's extremely big. I didn't really need to put that AP in because I was one-shotting regardless. Probably do something with these. I'm still going to use the second job skill to mob just because, unless explosion actually does end up being better at dark rashes. I'm just going to go with it right now. Okay. Let me use all my buffs. Use inventory. I just hope I can one-shot these guys, especially with this weapon. This weapon's a big boost. It looks like something that explosion could do as a higher level. Like, I just got it to 10 and it's 325. I could probably still one-shot, but then I would have to go through the struggle of actually having to use the damn skill. When using this, works just fine. It's much faster than explosion. It feels much more smoother, except it's just not as strong, and that's the main problem for it. I'll probably stick to it because I already know as I level up and put more AP into int and gain more final damage to these mobs as I level up, I'm gonna just eventually one-shot anyway. Alright, well, I'm actually surprised I hit 100 within this MVP buff. I really didn't think I was gonna make it. Class got a little bit faster. I didn't even use explosion at all because fuck explosion, right? So I got my little 4th job quest. You know, I gotta kill Manon and Griffey. I'm pretty sure I'm going to deal madly reduced damage to Manon, so to aid that a little bit, I will use the elemental, whatever the hell, elemental resistance. And so yeah, Manon's first. Just get it done within like 10 seconds, we'll see. Yeah, I'm only doing 90k lines. It's not very high, but he is about halfway done. And there we have it. Cool. So I'm going to get to loot that. And then should be doing a little bit more damage to Griffey, since again, not exactly a red / fire mob. Let's check it. Oh yeah, my damage is much higher. This thing's about to die. Oop. Oh, but that MP reduction is really annoying. Alright, here we go. You got it. And then there we have it, 4th job. So we're gonna put a point into Paralyze, obviously, and then Meteor, and I don't really know what else I'd want. How much damage is Paralyze? 133%, 7 lines. Cool. Probably just start getting things like Buff Mastery, because I don't really see myself using, what was it? I don't see myself using this a lot. There's Misdiruption, but I don't even have avoiding the miss skill. Let me go ahead and do something with that real quick. 20 in that. That could go into shift. Misdiruption could be on like D. But that right there. I don't know what I'll need it for because I don't really use shift very often. But I guess since we're 4th job now, we're gonna try that fire / dark mob Star Force map. Here it is right here, stage 6 burning, 100k lines. I 3-shot these guys. The dark ones, I don't exactly 3-shot them. I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of rotation. Plus, since mobs spawn in the middle, that's not exactly the best of things. Just up. Just go up. Just teleport whenever I get there. This might take some getting used to, but honestly, I feel like if I'm here for a while and I'll pretty much get stronger as I level up, just keep going around in circles, this could make a really good map. I feel like I could find a higher burning though. I kind of see how much damage you do with Misdiruption real quick. It's on D. That's not very high. Oh, the lines are real on it though. How many lines is that? Oh, that's a long. That's a very long description. 15 lines. Holy crap. I didn't even realize it did so many lines. Look at this. It just goes up. That's actually insane. And then Meteor. Meteor is like what? There's 8 lions. They buffed a lot of lions again in like the most recent bounce patch. So there's a lot of skills that do way more lines than I remember, especially with Misdiruption doing 15. Like, come on now. Obviously, it doesn't look like I'm getting a lot of EXP here, but that's mainly because I don't have MVP. So I won't like channel surf or buff up until I do find MVP. But whatever I do, I'm sure this map will be a little better. Going up that rope to teleport up here though is a tiny bit annoying. But I'll end up dealing with it. Oh, there's one right now, channel 14. I just need to get used to the map's style a little bit more. Alright, so half an hour has passed since I came here. I'm 117. I'm basically almost done. I don't really feel like going back to Ardent Mill for MVPs. I'm just gonna wing it off, finish it here. You know, I'm almost done coin capping too. I'm about to be done here, like very, very soon with the coin capping. Like I'll finish capping way before I hit 120. Usually I hit 120 and then I cap, but this coin capping skill is a little bit faster, so I'm usually more likely to hit 120, or I'm usually more likely to cap first now before actually hitting 120. Levels still go by pretty fast even without MVP. I lost like 10% of the burning field, but it's still 90%, so it's whatever. But once I finish this, I can check my board, see the timer, which is probably really high. It's going to be close to maybe 4 hours. I wasn't exactly digging the leveling speed on this character over the others, but that should be about it. And then as soon as I finish, I can go on the main, and if I have the coins, I can finally upgrade and get that first part of the outer grid. Okay, this should do it here, up here, done. Ooh, exactly 4 hours. Yeah, this is definitely really slow compared to the others, but honestly, I'm just glad it's done, you know? I think I'm getting this character to 140. Let me double check my little player chart here. No, this character's done. I don't even have to hit 140 on here. It seems like I am officially done with yet another character. I didn't put this on. I'll put it on for Union regardless, but it seems like I no longer have to play this character again, which is a really good thing, because I don't really want to. Looking at my Union board, yeah, 2.1k, holy crap, I was already really close to 2k to begin with. I got the ice lighting. The ice lighting in the Cadena will eventually hit rank S, so I'm just looking forward to that. I have 3 overlapping pieces on here. So this is 30, and then 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So once I fill up this crypt in IED here, I won't be able to fill up attack and, you know, strength till a little while later. But that's completely fine. I think I'm actually able to get the rank on this character actually. Let me check if I can. Yeah, 150 coins. Just go ahead, pay for it. There we go. I got the rank. Outer grid time. Looks nice. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take everything off. You guys get to watch me be really scuffed at doing this. I just gotta figure out what's the best first piece to go on here. I don't know why I can't take off Maple M. Like, it's really frustrating. I don't know, warrior. Mage is basically the same. Pirate is basically Pirate's basically warrior. Archer is the same. I think I might have to have one on here. That's just like really bad. Just annoying. But at the same time, you know, what can I do? Warrior, actually, I have an idea. I don't know why I can't take this piece off. It really bothers me. But I'm gonna see if I can try and put... Oh my god, this is so tough. Why this piece won't come off the middle, I'm not sure. Okay. I got it working. So I'm gonna have this be like strength and stuff, or these ones here to be stat, and then I can have like a mage and an archer go on the IED line, and then that's that. And then another mage can cover the rest of crit damage, and then that's that. And then the rest of the pieces are free roam. You can easily make it work. Simple as that. Up here, I don't want to touch up there. Here, Cadena, this will be filled up through Cadena. This little bottom part will be filled up through Ice Lightning. And then none of these characters are hitting 140, so they'll just be used as placeholders. I think the best placeholder right now will probably just be Kinesis there. And then I'll have a work as that. So there are these two blocks here that might look really annoying right now. But again, one of them is Cadena. Once Cadena reaches 140, it will fill this in. And then once the Ice Lightning reaches 140, it'll fill this in. I did lose 15 stat and 2 attack from it, but I'm going to get that 2 attack back. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and I'm going to change it up. This is going to be stat. So when I go back on my Dawn Warrior, you know, the stat will be more beneficial than the attack, since it's 5 and it's affected by percent stat stuff. So that's good. I just gotta leave it at that. So this is what it took like. It's still kind of scuffed like, but once I do start getting more characters to 140, it'll be a little better. Though at the same time, I feel like it's gonna get clogged up on these sides again until I hit 3,000. So it might be a bit of a struggle till 3,000. It might not be, who knows, because I probably have like a S-rank piece once I hit 2.5k, just to simply go over here, and that's all it needs to do. And that's it for this video. A lot happened in this episode, mainly because I've been cramming things in and haven't really been doing much with the links. I gotta try and get better with that. These episodes will cover not as many days, the future episodes will cover not as many days as this one, obviously. So just stay tuned for just more characters. 5 are done. I think I still have 11 to go. Quite a bit left, yeah. Just watch out for that. See you guys next time. I completely forgot. Whoops. Missing this would have kind of been bad.